Y'all, I am excited because today we are back at it with thrifting and styling. I have so much fun doing that with y'all, and you guys have shared with me recently in a poll that you love it too. You're also wanting to see some Christmas planning and shopping, which I don't really know if I'm ready for that, but if that's what you want, I'm gonna try to make it happen. We are going thrifting and then we're gonna head back here and I'm gonna share a haul with you and I'm gonna show you how I styled everything and what I did with it. You ready? Let's go. We are starting our thrifting adventures here at Classy's. It used to be called the Brown Roof or something or other, but now it is Classy's. Look at this really cute Halloween display they got going on. I was just so excited to see what they had because I have not been here in a really long time. So, as always, I grab myself a little cart and I roll on back to where the home decor stuff is. I just go shelf by shelf looking at each thing that has maybe a little bit of potential. I liked this little pot. I thought this was really cool, a bucket list little box where you could make plans of what you want to do before, I don't know, you kick the bucket. I'm always on the hunt for baskets when I'm at the thrift store. And I thought these were really nice. There was, I think, 3 or 4 of them, but I have like 50, 11 of them at my house. So I would need a lot to change all of mine out. But there was also some hardware there, some black hardware, and they had all of the pieces all in their original wrapping. And I thought that was really nice, a good way to save you some money if you are doing a furniture flip of some sort. I'm always excited to check out any type of vintage inspired decor. I love anything with some character and charm. I thought this bowl was really interesting. I loved the shape of this one, which also came with a little partner, so a little set. That could be really nice for a charcuterie board. How do y'all say that? Is it charcuterie or char I don't know. Anyway, you could use that for some dips or something on a board like that. Then they had a big Christmas section, and boy, oh boy, was I excited to see this. I was just hoping to come across a gem of some kind. This was very interesting to say the least, but it looked like somebody put a lot of effort into that. So I had to admire it for just a second to give it some love. They had some green, shimmery bell looking things up at the top, and of course, all the dishes and cups. And you know what gets kind of pricey? Wrapping paper. And they had a ton of it still in the wrapping that had never been opened. So I really thought that that was pretty neat. Lots of wreaths, and I was just enjoying the unique pieces like this gingerbread. Now that I think of it, I could have taken him home and spray painted him like a deeper green, and it would have been a cool front porch door hanger. But they had some signs too, and more dishes. I don't know, you guys. I was pretty impressed with their selection of Christmas decor. And if you're thinking it's way too early to think about thrifting Christmas decor, and I'm thinking, go get your shoes on right now and go to your local Goodwill or something because you are behind, girlfriend. These things are going to fly off the shelf. Now, I will say that there were some things here that were just from Hobby Lobby, and even at Hobby Lobby marked 50% off, it's less than it was at the thrift store, which was a shame. You go to the thrift store because you want a good deal, but these prices, some of them were kind of high. Looking back at this, I'm like, I should have grabbed two, but would have left one for someone. I thought about the boys like having some milk in the cup and some cookies on the plate. I thought that would be so sweet for like a movie night. Man, I should have got that. And wow, they had no shortage of Christmas stockings. Oh my goodness, there were so many to choose from. Literally any style that you had in mind, country, traditional. They had some burlap ones. Oh, and I saw this and immediately thought of Mandy and her dining room. I thought that would be so pretty in there. And it was like I would turn and there'd be another wreath hanging up. And I love that, especially if you're looking to create your own wreath, but you're wanting to do it on a budget. You could go here and grab it and get a base and add to it, take from it, and it just be the perfect little addition to your front porch. I liked those frames, but they were $6 a piece and they weren't in the best shape. So I did leave those behind. I know a couple of grandparents and some subscribers who are grandparents who would love this sign right here on the shelf. Comment down below if you feel the same as this sign says. And this basket right here, I liked it. I thought it was different but kind of cool, a reindeer basket. You could fill it with some greenery or some ornaments and it would be a really fun Christmas decoration. Now we're headed on into Carol's Hope. And you know what? I couldn't figure out how to get inside this store. And I felt kind of slow. But nonetheless, here we are. We got inside and we are checking out their Halloween stuff at first. And I thought that they had a cute little selection over here. And this hand, I guess my kids would call this a zombie hand. This was it was kind of weird, but my kids are weird and they would have really enjoyed that. So I'm just checking this front part of the store out and admiring these pilgrim candlesticks. Would you look at that? Pilgrim candlesticks. Have you ever seen such a thing? Y'all, sometimes I want to host Thanksgiving just because of plates like this and this. I don't host Thanksgiving. I decorate for Christmas in November, but sometimes I see the most beautiful turkey decor and I want to go all out one day with a big beautiful tablescape and just be all extra for no reason. This was really beautiful to me. It was very heavy and would be really pretty on a shelf decorated for the holiday season. They had such a nice mixture of fall, Thanksgiving, and Christmas decor over here, and it was just really fun to check it all out. I really liked this picture and the frame and the matting. And spoiler alert, they had a really good deal going on in this store this day. So I really could have gotten it for like next to nothing. So I am slightly regretting not getting it. Looking back at this, that always happens when I'm editing. But look at this big bowl or something or other. I imagined some mums in there. I just thought that would be so very pretty, just so bright and vibrant. I love all the glass pieces too, like imagining a really pretty candle in that glass. What would you call it? What is it called? The hurricane glass, you guys. I'm just, I don't know what I'm talking about most of the time. I'm so happy that you're here, even though you're watching someone who is pretty clueless on most of everything that I'm sharing with you. Look at this brass fireplace pokers. Yes, that's exactly what they're called. This piece was so stunning, breathtaking, even. It was $300. It was really pretty. They had a ton of furniture. I'm telling you, I don't think I've ever been to this place with it as full as it was on this day. They had so much furniture, so many knickknacks, like this shoe planter, just very pretty stuff. This really old chair was $25. This was $25. I was like, why is everything $25? Give it to me for $1. I loved this desk too. This desk was pretty. It looked like somebody painted it, and how ornate and detailed these side tables were. I was just having a good old time admiring all of these things. I gotta admit, I was just so in love with these beautiful gold lamps, and I almost got these. I wanted to get them, but they were $3 a piece, and I didn't want to pay that. But I remember having these when I was younger. We love using paper plates over here, but sometimes they're a little flimsy, y'all, right? Like, they don't want to hold my food right. So I just remember grabbing a paper plate and that little holder when I was growing up, and I wanted to get those, but I was like, $3 a piece is a little crazy. I don't know what I was thinking when I left these bird pieces behind, because like the frame is just so unique. What is this? Can you tell me what this is? What was this actually back in the day? Because I am imagining just throwing a plant on it and calling it good and gorgeous, because that's what it looks like to me. All right, let's go home. My haul is tiny but mighty. I am very selective when I go to these thrift stores. I could grab anything and everything and come over here and style it for you, but where am I put all that when I'm done and over with it? Actually, you know what? I did get quite a few things. One thing I didn't get out of the car, which I need to go get it, but it was really beautiful. No, I did get it. Hold on. Look at this. Look how pretty this wrapping paper is. It was $1.50, $1.49. Now let's get to the fun part. Let's get to the decor, okay? I got two of these plates. They were in the Christmas section, a little border with precious bows and greenery and flowers and berries. And I loved this so much. I had a couple of different ideas going through my head as I was looking at it in the store. And I thought with the gold trim and the bows, it would be perfect somehow, some way for the Christmas season. So I got two of those and I looked and looked, but nothing was really jumping off the shelf at me at this place. I kept coming back to this one thing. At the end of the day, I thought that I just needed to grab it and bring it home since I was thinking about it and pondering on it so much. I grabbed this fruit topiary. Now, I Google searched this in there and it is vintage. You can see the bottom. I reached out to my friend Melissa at 81616 Renewed, and she is my go to girl for all things vintage. And she said, "Girl, you better grab it." It said that it was made sometime in the 1970s. I know that you guys love when I call those things vintage. Vintage is in, guys. So if you are a vintage person, then you are cool. You're cool to me and I love you. I thought that this was really pretty as is. Like the colors screamed fall to me. They were very fall-y. It needs to be cleaned up. It's very, very dirty. It was $7.99, so $8, a little more than I really wanted to spend, to be perfectly honest with you. But you know what I was thinking about? Let me put this down before I throw it on the floor. I'm just waving it around. I was thinking about Liz Marie Galvan, or Galvin, however you pronounce her last name. She is amazing. She has the most incredible Instagram. She shares so much vintage inspired decor. It just makes my heart so very happy to look at her posts. And I remembered a while back her sharing this ceramic fruit topiary and she painted it. Now, you guys, I know. I thought that you were going to be mad at me when I painted that vase that I got last thrift in style, but nobody was mad. Everyone loved the way that it turned out. So I'm thinking maybe you guys will like this too. Of course, I do want to style it both ways, and I'm still thinking about whether or not I'm going to paint it. After I kept looking up different pictures on Pinterest of other people doing the same thing, even some people creating a topiary from like fake fruit and then painting it just to get that same look that I have right here in my possession. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but we're going to find out sometime in this video. But if you're mad at me for painting it, just don't say nothing because you can't stop me. I'm going to do what I want to do. Love you though. The next place that I went to was Carol's Hope. I only got three things, and you guys, at first, I was like, "Ugh, I really do not want to spend what I'm spending on these three things." But I got to the counter and stuff was on sale, and I spent like $3 for all of these three things. Insane. I'm gonna small you. What? I'm going to show you the two things that are the smallest first. And one of them is for Halloweeny. And I have already started adding bits of Halloween into my home. If you haven't seen my last video, we did tons of Halloween DIYs. And my kids are begging me to put the rest of it out. So that video is going to be coming up very, very soon, probably this week. I got this cutesy little jack-o'-lantern. I thought he was absolutely adorable. Metal. He's just like a metal pumpkin. He's all rusty and crusty on the inside. And the bottom says this. I don't know. I knew that he wasn't anything super duper special because there was a couple of him on the shelf. But I liked him so much. And I thought a little LED candle in him would be really pretty, or just plopping him on the shelf in some sort of vignette would be great. So I got him. I also got this gold little bell. I just knew that this would be so perfect for my Christmas decor. Having little pieces like this just to tuck into different arrangements and different styling ideas, it's just so great to have that little touch of something special in there. And lastly, this is another thing I'm unsure about. I'm telling you all of this, I'm showing you all of this right now, right when I got back home from picking all of it up. So I know in my heart what I would like to do with this, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it happen, but we will see. So I picked this up. This looks like something that goes with some sort of light fixture, right? You put it in there and the little light bulb hangs out like this. Okay. But guess what I was thinking about? I'm sure you can guess. A cloche, right? No? Okay. I was thinking about making it into a cloche, finding something to go on top and using it on like one of those Christmas plates or just anything. Cloches. I love cloches. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to give me a thumbs up. Leave a little emoji. That's all it takes. Leave an emoji. Let me know that you enjoyed this video. Let me know which of the finds were your favorite. And if you want to, only if you want to, hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss when I upload a video. I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.